Hello guys, welcome back. It's Logical as always, and today we're going to be playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and we're going to be doing a platinum run of this game as well. I've got the list of achievements in front of me, and we're going to go for it. So we are. I'll probably keep in a lot of the cut screens. No.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
So yeah, the general plan is we want to keep in the cutscenes, make it as much of a full playthrough as possible. I'm not going to be doing much speed running, but we are going to keep the same context as we did during Dark Souls 1 and do the first initial playthrough as a pure mage. So literally we're only going to be using magic, which is... I don't remember enough about Dark Souls 2 to know if using just magic is actually applicable is the problem here. So That's going to be fun. First thing that I am going to do though is go to settings and reduce the volume a little bit. So yeah, so that means you can hear me over the game basically. What else is there? That's all normal. That's all normal. So yeah, basically we pick up an achievement damn near instantly. So we do with as soon as we get our make our starting class. Of course, we're going to start with mage. The major issue that I think I'm going to have is Dark Souls 2 kind of changed a lot of the rhythms from Dark Souls 1, so getting what I need early game might be a pinch more difficult than anticipated due to the fact that the way that the game works, so to speak. Game works much differently to Dark Souls 1.
What seems to be the ruckus? Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you? You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed. What is your name?
Right, so we're going to go with illogical. Call PR Platinum Room. Yes.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Right. So for class, we're going to go with sorcerer as per normal. Gift. Bonfire static seems to be the smartest option here. Body, gender, we're going to go female. Simple weirdo. No, not wasn't a female. Jesus Christ. Face, guys, I'm not big on this one, so I'm not. My character creator is normally very simple, so it is not really a lot complicated. Just dark purple. Character creator is not something that I'm particularly big on, so it ain't. That'll do the job. Finish creation.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
And there we are. We're a mage. Let's get rocking and rolling now. So we are. So I am not 100% sure on how well this is going to go for me. So I don't, because Dark Souls 1's magic was a little bit more upfront strong rather than back end strong, if that makes sense. So we're going to see if we can actually have a little bit of fun with this. Now, again, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. It has been a rather long time since I played Dark Souls 2, so uh, I'll probably just take the same idea as Dark Souls 1 and pump it, just pure intelligence. There is one major issue though in this game, which is something I'm not a particular fan of, and that was the addition of adaptability. I can't exactly remember where I have to get my agility to get the same amount of iframes. So dodging early game is going to either need to be very preemptive or very sort of. I'll need to be smart with it. So well, because if I'm not smart with it, I'm going to find myself in a lot of pain. Mind you, Solar seems to be hitting for an okay amount of damage. It's not exactly as much as I had anticipated, I suppose. It's I took 11 casts to kill. I think we're going to find ourselves in a very rough position where I'm not going to have enough castings to do stuff. I feel like I'm just asking for pain by doing this. So I really do. Anyway, right. Well, we'll proceed on as normal anyway. So well, and try to sort of fix any issues that we come across. I am allowed to smack it as long as I don't attack with a weapon, attack an enemy with it. We're okay. I kind of need those casts, you know. I kind of need those. So I think what my plan is to tidy up the side areas and then come back here later on. Because if memory does serve me right, I'm actually kind of miffed here because my spell's not one-shotting. I don't know if I don't know if I can consider that a good thing or a bad thing right now. I feel like we might be in for a pretty sturdy amount of pain at this rate. Oh yeah, that's another big thing. Fucking weapon durability. Repair patterns are going to be. I'm just all of this, all of the information that I need right now is flooding back to my brain, and I'm just like, this is not going to be an easy run for me. The fact that it cost me 2 casts on each of these enemies makes me feel not good, because if it's costing me 2 casts per enemy, it just simply means that I'm not going to get very far very quick. Oh, why me? I've done this to myself. I will admit I have done this to myself. Life gem, yay! But yes, durability. I'm just looking up the items durability here, and I'm just not in the best position already. Now, yes, give us silky, give us smooth. I need to get used to doing that too. Drop you. No, leave, yes. Give me something I can use straight off the bat. Come on, give me something. Magic stone. No, not what I need. But thank you. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. It's extra souls that we're going to immediately use and put more than likely into our intelligence straight off the bat. Because, again, we only have 13 casts left. And it takes 2 per kill. So I'm going to need to figure out either how to scale my damage very fast, or I'm going to need to figure something out here. So the lucky part is Amber Herb. So this game actually gives you the ability to get more castings. So I'm not going to complain too heavily if I can find a sustainable amount of them. Would be useful. But even in saying that, though, the fact that it still requires me. Oh, well, okay, so it doesn't cost 2 if I score a headshot. Scoring the headshot's the problem, guys. That would be the overwhelming problem here, is scoring said headshot. Oh boy. Now, as says, I will come back over this area later on once, because what we need, if I'm correct, yes, we need a fragrant branch of yore to open to basically depetrify people. So, considering we don't have one of them right now, we're just going to ignore it and run on past instead of wasting our time, because we can literally come back, light it all in seconds, and then tidy up the remainder once we have enough power. Getting enough power, however, is a different kettle of fish. So it is simply just due to how this game works. Right. Drop down here. No item there. Then here. I'm going to sneeze. I do apologize. Excuse me. I do apologize. Right. Binoculars is what we do not need either. So, here's our... Oh, God. I'm sorry. Ah, sneezing. Jesus. Right. Is there anything of urgency that we can do right now? Right. The last person we're going to talk to is the Emerald Herald. So it is for not a particularly big reason. It's just she'll be the last, because I want to level up at the very end and then move forward. So I do. What is the total death count now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 digits. Is that like a billion or something? Or 100 million? Jesus. 100 million deaths, even a billion deaths, like that's a lot of deaths. Right, come on, keep talking. Talk. Yes, Blue Sentinels, Way of Blue. There's one achievement knocked off. The Way of Blue Covenant. Give me the blue seal. The blue seal actually does something very useful for us. Remove that if you don't need it. Blue seal gives us extra health. Let's get extra defense going here too. Right, so the blue seal gives us extra health, so that's, in my opinion, a good enough start. We also got souls and life gems that are lying about all over Majula, so we're going to make good use of them. You are currently locked out of your smithy, so we'll get that sorted hopefully in this video. So that means we can actually access an upgrade for our weapon, because by God, yeah, that was another thing. So I think the reason why magic starts off so weak at the start of this here is simply because of the... Oh, okay, right. So then you get the Victor Stone. This is also the Covenant of Champions, or Company of Champions. Basically, what this does is it stops the game. It makes the game more straight up more difficult. I think it's like half of new. It's like somewhere between NG and NG plus, and then it also ensures that enemies will continuously respawn. So infinite enemies. So if you're farming, you need to have it on. So that means you don't overkill your way to having no more enemies to kill. So that's what that does. We will be getting immediately off it, simply due to the fact that Covenant of Champions, while trying to do a pure mage playthrough, might be a little bit difficult. This chappy here, we could kill him and his armor would give us the extra soul, so it would be like an armor set that does the Covenant Serpent Ring job, and then he also sells gear. So if you sell him, or if you buy, like, I have to spend out like nearly the guts of 10,000 to 100,000 souls, and he will give you access to lots of different armor sets, more or less. So not too bad. Can I go down, please? Thank you very much. So yeah, there's more or less everybody. Then you also have the cat over here, who will have a couple of choice items for us, but that'll be somewhat later on, because a lot of our items are actually rather expensive. So I'll also just straight up allow you to leave a covenant. So not really important. That is important, not really important. Important if you're doing co-op, and this is important as well if you're looking at items. She also sells homeward bones as well, which, by God, would be useful. We're going to abandon the Covenant of Champions here super quick. And then I think we can actually align with the yes. Oh, she just tells you about the Covenants. Rank 0, rank 0. That there's for another, I guess, for a completely different thing. Because you need, for one of the achievements, you need to max out a Covenant, which will be rather difficult for us because co-op is not as active as it used to be. Now, with all that being said and done, let's burn up whatever souls we have left here. Because immediately we are going to level up. Now, I wonder what 3,200 souls will get us. I'm hoping a decent level up. Right, talk, talk, talk. She gives us the Estus Flask. Then we can talk to her, and then, yeah, she'll give us level ups. But I have an Estus Flask shard that I need to use up, so give me that as well, so that there's at least a bonus. Now, the major thing, levels. The only thing we can really level right now, because our damage is so absolutely despicably bad, I am really just contemplating going full intelligence here, so I am. And full intelligence is what I'm going to do. I will survive in some other way whenever it comes to dodging, because as of right now, the fact that it takes us 2 shots just to get through certain areas makes me feel very uncomfortable. Now we're going to make our way to the Forest of the Fallen Giants. We'll pick up this as well. If memory serves me right, it's a rusty coin, I would want to say. It is. But yeah, this is where the pain starts, because getting to the forest is going to be one thing, surviving in the area is going to be another thing. We're just going to need a lot of stuff to get us by. Titanite charge, where are we already at? 1 Titanite charge, so that's 1 upgrade. I think you need a total of 6 to get it to +3. We're going to either need a lot of damn souls or a lot of... no, actually just straight up, we're just going to need a lot of damn souls, so we are. Human effigy, okay, that's fine by me. More souls and a hope. I'll take it. There's alright ogre here. Right. And then what I get? Still, like, do you see where the issue is with this already? Like, we're not in a good position here. Like, we're really not in any, like, we're not in a position to fight. So we're not. Like, we're really not in a position to fight. So gathering up as many souls as possible and just pumping them into our weapon and intelligence is going to be our best bet. Because the fact that it takes 2 shots and I've only got 30 castings makes this very rough. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And no, I'm not fighting the damn ogre, because that would cost way too many castings for me to do anything with. So it would. And as it sits right now, I'm alright up shit creek as it sits. That's sellable, we can sell that for souls whenever we find somebody to sell to. But as it sits right now, we're just really not in the best position. And we're not in the right position to get upgrades or anything. Like, start of the game, you've got no souls to work from. There's no early game shenanigans that you can pull out of your ass or anything like that there. It's just you and 30 castings. That's the reason I need to stock up on the likes of amber herbs and stuff, because that would be super meaningful right now. I made that jump just by the skin of my teeth. Right, what is this? More souls, I don't care. Give me all of the souls. Any souls is good souls. Give me all of them if I can. If I can get them all, give me them all. Right. While we're here, let's just do a little bit of rearranging here. And then amber herbs, because they're gonna be like the lifeblood of this fucking run, so they are. I'm gonna go up the stairs here, so we're fine. Oh yeah. Could you get down the stairs any slower, sir? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright. I just want to get to the Forest of the Fallen Giants first, and then we can sort of try and figure out what we're going to do from there. Because from the Forest of the Fallen Giants, we're doing the difficult part now, so we are. And for those who don't think this part's difficult, try it for yourselves. Right, and our soul, that is good. Right. The thing is, right, a lot of these bodies are, funnily enough, alive. So I'm going to try and do something exceptionally stupid. If it works, hallelujah. If it doesn't, I'm dead. Wakey wakey, guys. You need to have some big brain plays, because since the Scholar of the First Sin edition, this game has gotten a little bit more unnecessary than normal. That's one. No, that's not good, because now they're coming up. I was expecting them all to go down. So 10 castings, I count more than enough. I don't need a broken straight sword. Alright, let's try this again. I need them to fall down this ladder. Really? Or Ollie's just gonna take your time? Actually, that actually might work in my benefit. I was ready to say that might work in my benefit. That has not worked in my benefit. I don't even know what their aggro range is, but it's because of the sheer amount of them. I'm going to be in trouble here. Their aggro range is going to get me in trouble. 11 castings. Okay, I'm not too miffed about that there per Amber Herb. See, if you open them out a little bit more, you get a little bit more of an advantage. Are they all pissed off back up the steps, or have we killed them all? Time to find out. Oh, excuse me. I count 4 of them, so I do. 5. Oh, thank you, game. Popping on one. I have 11 castings. Oh, you're one of the guys that I didn't actually wake up. That's not good. I have 9 castings. Technically, no, I've got leaving less than that. Oh yeah. Right, that's 5 castings we've got now. I have 5 castings to get me to the next bonfire. And the problem is, early game souls are just a nightmare to accumulate. So... I think we're just gonna hightail it here. I actually think hightailing it is actually going to be my best option right now. Get up, you stupid piece of shit! That fucking firebomb. Oh, no. Alright, come on. Oh no, it's him. It's that bitch at the start that's just holding the knife. Because he has a bow, it just makes this so much more annoying than it needs to be. Go, 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 go. Ah! Run! Fucking run! Dude, open the door faster. Open the door faster. Open the fucking door faster. Really? You dropped me a fireball? Okay, we've gotten past the most difficult part, so we have kinda. But there is actually co-op going on in this game, which is... Hello? Where the hell did you come from? Which is kind of interesting to me. There is actually co-op going on in this game. Well. Okay then. It's definitely something. Right. Oh, come on. Fight. There we go. Right. 2 shards. That there's 2 upgrades from a catalyst. Hand actually life gem. Hollow soldier helmet. Completely irrelevant in my opinion. Right, so we've got 2 upgrades for our catalyst so far. Repair powder's definitely going to be a later item. Memories some memories do come in handy. Open sesame. Thank you very much. Small white soapstone. As I said, like, if I wanted to do co-op to build up an extra access of souls, I could do that, but that doesn't seem as much fun to me. Let me see, what am I looking at here? Well, somebody's a little bit twinked. That is what that is. That there is a ice rapier. Somebody's a little bit twinked. Jesus, okay. I take it there's not an honest player left then. Right. What we need is this key here. And we need that Ferrous Lockstone. Oh, but Solar was... Yeah, give me that now as well. Now, obviously we don't have thing just yet. We do have said key though, so we can go upgrade our catalyst. We don't have a second attunement slot yet. Yeah, we go upgrade the catalyst first. Alright, let's get ourselves set up here, because this is actually a better start than I had originally anticipated, so it was. Short bow is, well, worthless to me, so we should have 3 Titanite shards, I believe. With 3, that there's at least a double upgrade, so it is, yes it is. So that's 2 upgrades immediately off the bat for us, which I can accept. There's nothing else in the area that can really be used till adjust just yet. But getting this going is just, with this being in place now, we now have a substantially better chance of getting anything else done. Plus, he will also sell us the other Titanite shards to +5 or +3 this weapon. That is definitely going to be the biggest go-to. So it is, so that there's good, right? Now, on the other hand, before we do actually fully finish up this video, because as I said, I want to keep the start of this one here just short and sweet, just get the base setup going, and so on and so forth. Right, considering I'm not going to use magic only, right, I'm nearly sure hexes are completely separate, so they are, but would you allow hexes that use a catalyst to cast, or a staff to cast? Am I allowed to use hexes that require staff? Because technically it is technically magic. It's just dark magic. It's the same as miracles, but just dark miracles. For now, I'm just going to stick with just magic, so I am. So guys, yeah, with all of that being said and done, we have got ourselves the first major bonfire, which is going to be the first major area that we are going to take out, which is the Forest of the Fallen Giants. And then from there, we will be able to proceed onwards and upwards. Depending on how quickly I can burn through each area. Now again, the starting areas are going to be substantially more difficult because my magic is not exactly up to par. So that's going to take a little bit of time to get around. Taking all of that there into account, If I can, I'm going to try and stretch it out to hour-long episodes, or if you want half-hour-long episodes, and I can just break it down even more than that. I just want to try and get through as much as possible in as quick a time as possible, so to speak. So we're going to go up. Ideally, I like to go for hour-long episodes. It's just the main reason for this here is just so you can stick it in the background and watch it. So, guys, if you've got any questions, ask. Other than that, there, guys, if you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. And guys, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.